Having too much damn fun here, and it's the last night of tour. Real talk. Shay kind of mentioned it earlier, but last time we were here, it was like a really weird time. We had just come out of COVID. I feel like everybody was kind of recovering from that. We ended our tour here last time on December 7th. It was the anniversary when we met, and we had a blast, man. The crowd was amazing. I bet a lot of you guys were here at that show, but we were going through it, man. We've all been through it. We came out on the other side because of you guys. You guys stayed with us. You stuck by our side. You made it happen for us. We didn't properly soak in that night. Tonight, my God, we are soaking in every damn second of this night. We are not going to let this one pass us by. Now, I think about this every night. Our faces, I don't know why, but our faces are the ones on these big screens. Now I'm getting self-conscious, like, is my hair okay? Okay, our faces are the ones on these big screens. But this show would not happen without all of the crew that travels with us from Nashville, from all over the country. Look at this, okay, look at this. These screens, I don't know how tall, that's pretty, sorry.
I want to say it's 300 feet.
300 feet,
yeah.
I almost said a bad word there, I'm not going to do it. There are kids in the crowd who are attending a concert for the very first time. These screens are very tall, all these lights, all these speakers, down to these microphones, down to these guitar picks. These weren't here last night. We were in New Jersey last night. These things, after we finished that show at 11 o'clock, all got packed up into trucks. They all traveled to Boston. These hard-working men and women showed up, they busted their ass very early before we were even awake. They put this shit together. They put this stage together. They put these lights up. They made these screens work. They restrung these guitars. One time, Boston, the last night of tour, make some noise for our band and crew. I love you guys. I love you, each and every one of y'all, man. You guys make it happen for us. We wouldn't have any of this without you. And you guys, man, the country music fans, I gotta acknowledge something real quick. It ain't cheap to do anything in America right now. Boston is one of the greatest cities in the entire world. There are a lot of things you could have been doing on a Saturday night in Boston, Massachusetts. Each and every one of you guys chose to spend your hard-earned money to come to the Dan and Shay concert. That is something that we will never take for granted. That is something that will never be lost on us. Boston, make some noise for yourselves! Okay, so we sat down one day to write a song. Well, we could get on stage here. Let me, before I set this up here, you want a guitar pick? Anybody want a guitar pick? I'm not good at throwing these. See, that was like the worst throw ever. My man's got it. Here, I'm gonna try again. There you go, I got it. All right, cool. Make sure this works. Okay, it works. Okay, good. I can set this up properly. We sat down to write a song one day where we could, the plan was to stand on stage, man, and express our gratitude. Right now, this is more important than ever. We're in our in the word of Taylor Swift, we're in our gratitude era, right? We're soaking this in, man. We're appreciating every bit of this. We feel like we got a new lease on life, a new lease on our career, and we're not gonna let it pass us by this go around. So we sat down one day to write a song where we could stand on stage. We never dreamed that we would get to do it in a sold-out TD freaking garden. But here we are because of you guys. We wrote a song that we want to stand on stage and dedicate to each and every person in the crowd, no matter where we were playing, a club, theater, arena, stadium, whatever it was. So I want to dedicate this to each and every person in here. Left to right, front to back, bottom, all the way up to the top. How are we doing up top? I want to dedicate this song to you guys, and the icing on the cake, y'all took this thing to #1 on country radio for us. So thank you for that. I would love to start it off with just this here acoustic guitar. Let's have one big bonfire, campfire sing-along in Boston, Massachusetts. If you know it, please sing it as loud as you can. This goes out to each and every one of you. This is called Glad You Exist. Here we go.
All right, Boston, I need your help. Are you ready?
Here's to all the late night drunk phone calls that you picked up. Here's to all the bad decisions that you didn't judge. All the love yous and hate yous and secrets that you told me. Here's to everyone, but mostly us. There's a couple billion people in the world, louder, and a million other places we could be. But sure, even me, take a moment just to take it in. 'Cause every high and every low led to this. I'm just so glad you exist. Ooh, 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 ooh. into.